my dear students. Welcome to English class. Today we are going to start second chapter of Supplementary Reader, and the chapter name is The Adventures of Toto, written by Ruskin Bond. Today I will tell you the story of this chapter, my dear student. This chapter is very much interesting. Why? Because this story is all about a pretty red monkey who is expert in making mischief, and the grandfather who was fond of keeping pet animals in his private zoo. So let's start the story. As I told you that Toto was a pretty monkey. So Toto is a pretty monkey. Toto is a name given to that pretty monkey by author. And the author called Toto a pretty monkey because of its look. Because this pretty Toto had bright eyes sparkled with mischief. It had deep set eyebrows and pearly white teeth. His teeth were as white as pearl. Moreover, he had a long tail also, which was adding his beauty. His tail was also very much helpful for him because his tail was acting just like as a third hand. His fingers were very much active and mischievous also. Let's read. So what happened once grandfather of the author Ruskin Bond. As you know that grandfather was fond of keeping pet animals. He liked pet animals very much. So one day he saw this Toto along with his master, a tanga driver. He has seen that his master used to keep that monkey with a feeding trough, feeding container, जिसे हम लोग नाद बोलते हैं हिंदी में. So his master used to tie that monkey with that naad. So it didn't look good to grandfather, and that is why grandfather decided to make that pretty monkey member of his private zoo. And for this, he gave ₹5 to his master, the tanga driver, tange wale, ₹5, and brought that pretty monkey his home. Now what happens? Here at home there was a problem. The problem was that there was other members also in the family. There was grandmother also. The nature of grandmother was just opposite of grandfather. One side, grandfather was fond of pet animals, but grandmother didn't like pet animals. Whenever grandfather brought some animal or birds at home, grandmother started shouting. She started fighting, and that is why it is decided that the presence of Toto will be kept as a secret, and when grandmother will be in good mood, then she will be spoken about this pretty Toto. And that is why the author and his grandfather kept the pretty red monkey in a cupboard in author's room, just to hide it, just to keep secret from grandmother. But what happened the next moment? A few hours later, when grandfather and the author came back to release Toto, they found everything was broken. They found expensive wallpaper was broken into pieces. That pretty monkey, that naughty monkey also the pretty monkey also turned out everything. He made destruction everywhere. He torn his author's expensive coat also had been cut into various pieces. And not only this was the end of his mischievous activity. The peg in the wall had been wrenched out from its socket. He just pulled out the hanger in which author's blazer was hanged. He just taken out from the socket that hanger and he just destroyed author's coat also. So everywhere the author and the grandfather found destruction done by mischievous monkey. But initially it was giving pleasure to grandfather. But later on, his mischievous activities got increased and increased. Then what happened? We will understand step by step. As you know that his presence in the house was still a secret. But because of his mischievous activity, the author and the grandfather decided to shift that Toto to a big cage in the servants' quarter where a number of grandfather's pets lived very sociably together, where there were so many pet animals, like there was tortoise, there was rabbit, and there was squirrel also, and there was also goat. But the monkey, the monkey was very much naughty. After coming to the zoo, the monkey started again his mischievous activities, and the monkey wouldn't allow any of his companions to sleep at night. He started creating disturbance to everyone, even in the private zoo. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. But unfortunately, at the railway platform, the ticket collector found Toto and classified him as dog. And after coming from this Saharanpur, this was the story of Saharanpur. Now come again to the family members' reaction. So finally, good time came and grandmother accepted Toto's presence and he was welcomed by grandmother. Finally, she has accepted him and he was given a comfortable home in the stable. In the stable where horses are kept, basically animals living place is known as what here? Stable. So where he had for a companion the family donkey. There was one companion, there was another animal also, donkey. So finally, the monkey was shifted from that private zoo to another place in the stubble where there was a family donkey. His name was Nana. But There also he was not silent at all, and the monkey couldn't stop himself doing mischievous activities, and he started creating again disturbance there also. He started disturbing Nana, the family donkey also result. And that is why Toto and Nana, the family donkey and the monkey, never became good friends. But you know, grandmother was very kind-hearted woman. So see, she had developed a great love for Toto ultimately. And that is why a great treat for Toto during cold winter evening was the large bowl of warm water given him by grandmother for his bath. She used to give him warm water to take him bath. So what the little pretty monkey used to do? He would cunningly test the temperature with his hand and then gradually step into the bath. First one foot, at first he used to enter his first foot and then another one. So until he was into the water up to his neck, and he used to enjoy his warm water bathe very well, very comfortably. And after entering into the water, he would take the soap in his hands or feet and rub himself all over like we do. The monkey used to take soap and he used to rub everywhere himself all over his body, hands, legs and the body like the human being. And when the water became cold, he would get out and run as quickly as he could to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. After taking bath, he used to rush towards the kitchen in order to dry himself, because in the kitchen we have, very warm environment. There is a fire also, kitchen fire is there. That is why after taking bath, he used to run quickly towards the kitchen in order to dry himself, because it was the evening winter. And if anyone laughed at him during this entire process, during this performance, Toto would refuse to go on with his bath. So if anyone used to laugh at him, he stopped taking bath. Yes, I will not take bath anymore. And that is why his activities were continued. So what happened? The next mischievous activities I am going to explain here in this next stanza. Once upon a time, what happened? A large kettle had been left on the fire to boil for the tea and for Toto bath. Finding himself with nothing better to do, he decided to remove the lid. He just found the kettle on the fire and he just removed the lid, dhakkan of that kettle, and he found the water enough warm and comfortable for his bath. And that is why he just entered into the kettle only. And he kept his head outside. So he was enjoying his bath in the kettle because the water was little warm, because it was kept there to boil for making tea, and the water was little, the water was enough there. It was being ready. Finding the water just warm enough for a bath, he got into it. Okay, and what happened then? So he was enjoying comfortably. He sat down there and he started enjoying there with that kettle boiled water. So initially it was all right. Initially everything was fine. He was enjoying very much. But as the water started boiling, he felt uncomfortable. He became uncomfortable. But what happened? He started hoping, he started jumping to come out. But he could not come out because finding it cold outside, because there was winter evening. So he found cold outside. That is why he decided to sit in the kettle only. Sat down again. He continued hopping up and down for some time. And ultimately, luckily, after some time, grandmother came and saved him from being boiled live in that kettle. Because initially he was comfortably taking bath, but later on it became uncomfortable for him to sit in that kettle. Now let me tell you another mischievous activity. So what happened one day at lunchtime? There was a large dish of pulao kept on the dining table, and as the grandmother saw him, actually what happened, pulao was kept on the dining table and Toto started stuffing himself with that rice. And when the grandmother saw Toto spoiling that pulao, she started shouting, and grandmother screamed, "Toto!" After listening to grandmother, this was Toto's reaction. Just after listening the shouting of grandmother, Toto threw a plate at her and she got injured. And when Arthur's aunt came forward, Toto again threw a glass of water at her face. After listening this shouting sound, finally grandfather also arrived there. You know very well, Toto was very, naughty. So he did not leave even his new master grandfather. And he just picked up the dish of pulao and made his exit through a window. He just ran away from there. What happened? And he sat in the branches of jackfruit tree. He sat in the branches of kathal ka ped. Jackfruit tree means what? Kathal ka ped. And he kept continue eating his food or that delicious pulao. And after taking the last pulao from the plate, he just threw the dishes. He threw the dish down from the tree. He just threw that plate on the ground and chattered with delight when it broke into 100 pieces. And he started laughing loudly when he saw the plate broke into 100 pieces, because he threw that plate from the long tree to the ground, on the ground. So these were very much mischievous activities, and the family was suffering very much because of this naughty monkey. And slowly, or you can say slowly and gradually, the grandfather also realized that this monkey is not good to be a pet animal. Even he realized that Toto was a wild monkey, and that is why he also realized that Toto was not only mischievous monkey, his mischievous activities were very much expensive also. He also realized, the grandfather also realized that his mischievous activities were very much expensive because he destroyed everything. He broken the expensive wallpaper. He destroyed, cut down what the expensive coat. He destroyed. He broken the plates into the pieces. So many things were there. He started disturbing to other animals also in the private zoo. He just started fighting with the family donkey Nana also. So finally, grandfather decided to give him back to his previous master, the Tanga driver. So this was all about the story of this, the adventures of Toto. Hope you have enjoyed it very much. So thank you very much, my dear student. In next class, I will give you question and answer, and you can read in the meanwhile this chapter, and I will send you the difficult words along with their meaning in the group. Thank you very much.